Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. I'm going to start our presentation or talk today with a question, and that is, what does a phone case, a shoe, and a computer have in common? And the answer to that is they're all designed by industrial designers. And the reason that's relevant to you and I today is because we use so many products on a daily basis, whether that's in the kitchen, in the car, or talking on the phone, that are designed by industrial designers. In this particular field, industrial design is what I'm hoping to do professionally. And so I've had the privilege of studying and researching this in depth and meeting and networking with professionals in the industry. The specific focus of today's topic is just an overview of the field, but also how it can be used to glorify God as believers. So we'll be first discussing what is industrial design. Second, what does an industrial designer do? And then third, how it can be used to glorify the Lord. So Wolfel, Krasinski, and Dreschel kind of sum up industrial design at its core as problem solving. Milton and Rogers expand upon this, talking about how it's bringing useful and pleasing products to market that will benefit the consumer. So essentially it's about bringing aesthetically pleasing and functionally useful products to the consumer. And in addition, Marilyn and Helms talk about how these products are primarily responsible for producing revenue for the companies in our economy today, which is really what keeps our country and the worldwide economy moving forward. So moving on to what does an industrial designer do, the AGCAS editors kind of talk about the process or job description of an industrial designer. And it starts off with a brief by client or management. And then the designer will meet in groups and go through an ideation process and sketch and render and prototype the product. And once the product is finalized, they will go back and work with multidisciplinary teams and discuss pricing, information, manufacturing techniques, and so forth, and then present that before the clients and management again. So a multitude of tasks that they're responsible for. The Bureau of Labor Statistics said in 2012 the median pay for an industrial designer was about $60,000, and the number of jobs in the U.S. was just under 40,000. So pretty reasonable. But moving on to how it can be used to glorify the Lord. In Genesis 1:1, it talks about how the Lord created the heavens and the earth. And so in us creating products, it's a direct reflection of his nature. A specific example of this is in Exodus 35:30 through 35, where it talks about a specific artisan who was tasked with building or decorating the tabernacle, and how the Lord used him. But further in 2 Thessalonians 3:10, the Lord praises the common vocation or common job. It doesn't seem spiritual, but he calls us to work. And that's pleasing before him. And he says in 1 Corinthians 10:31 that whatever you do, do all to the glory of God. So in summary, industrial design is a very beneficial field and can be used to reflect the creativity of the Lord. But I'll finish off by saying I would encourage you to look in your life at what talents the Lord's given you that you can use for his kingdom. So thank you.